Hey, what's up, everybody? Just out again on a walk on my lunch break. This seems to be a theme here, doesn't it? Anyway, just wanted to touch on a couple of things today. First of all, okay, let's start with the first thing. Did my first proper speed work last night at the indoor track. It was raining, so we've got a 200-meter indoor track, and a group of about 6 or 8 of us. We did some 400 repeats. Really more like 430-meter repeats because we're using the third lane of the 200-meter track, so you do gain a little bit there. We did 8 by 430, and I was doing those in approximately a minute and 46. I hit that 7 reps in a row pretty much. You know, might have been like within a half second or maybe even a full second on one. But yeah, so that's like a 4:06 kilometer pace, under a 7-minute mile pace. For me, again, having not been running a whole lot in the last few weeks, and then just racing that 5K on Sunday and realizing I'm, not maybe as fast or as with as much endurance as I'd hoped to be. That was a good workout last night. So, it's always nice to have a group of people to do that as well. So that's one of the great perks about living in town now, where I am, is I'm so close to all the amenities, but I'm also, really close and have at least one guy who works just up the road from where I live, who, I could run with pretty much every day. So anyway, went to the indoor track, did that. Really good session. Legs are feeling it today, I gotta say. Whenever you're doing something like that, it's important not to hurt yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to be scared, and you don't want to, hold back and not give yourself a good workout. So there's a delicate balance for sure. Anyway, so that was the first thing. That was cool. Just gotta stop for a second. These birds are great, singing in the background. I know I've mentioned this so many times before, but I absolutely love having this just so close to work. Okay, second thing. This is very exciting. I'm actually really excited for this, even though it's just starting and I've got exactly 0 clients at this point. I've decided that since I have, I've got a day job, I've got an office job where I work 8 to 4:30 every day. So I know I've got my evenings and my weekends. Now, of course, I am running, so, I want to make sure that I've got some time dedicated for that. But because I've got some evenings and weekends that I'm either going to be out running or maybe just sitting around at home, I might as well capitalize on that. So I've decided to start up some dog walking or dog running, possibly even just some house visits, pop in, let the pup out for a pee break or something like that, feeding or whatever. So I've started that up. Nothing as of yet, really, literally just kind of published everything today and got everything going and started to get the word out there. But I just thought it would be a fun way to gain a little bit of extra income on my otherwise downtime. But it works out because I'm living right downtown in the town I'm living in now. So really, worst case scenario, I plan on doing all of this on foot. So the worst case scenario is that I run 3 kilometers, which is like 15-20 minutes, to the person's place, walk the dog for half hour or maybe even an hour, depending on their needs, and then run home. So it's a way for me to actually get in my runs and get in my training and stay active and stay, fit, leading up to races and stuff like that, which I plan on doing anyway, while also getting to hang out with dogs and, going for walks with them and earning some extra cash. So it's like, how the hell doesn't this work out? It's combining two passions, animals and fitness. So, yeah, again, feeding 2 birds with 1 scone, right? So I don't know, just kind of a thing. See how it goes. Just putting the feelers out there right now. Even if I did 1 walk an evening 3 nights a week, and then did some stuff on the weekends, I mean, it could easily be, an extra $100-200 a week, just walking some dogs, man, and enjoying myself and getting out there for some fitness that I want anyway. So this is going to be my turnaround point today. There's a really nice subdivision they put in the back of this town I grew up in. This obviously was never here when I grew up here as a kid, but it's up on a hill, and there's a really good kilometer loop up there that I've run. I've run on this trail and recorded right here after doing some reps on that hill a couple of years ago, and yeah, it's brutal, but the loop's pretty nice, and it's a perfect kilometer. Once you get up to the top of the hill, then it's a downhill for pretty much a steady downhill for a kilometer, which is really awesome. So it's a good way to get some downhill running practice on something that's not super steep. But yeah, I wouldn't mind living up in there someday. Who knows? Whatever. See what happens. I mean, probably gonna, the goal is to buy a house, within the next couple of years or something like that. Stay where we're at right now for a couple of years until we're ready, have everything all set. And then, when I buy, I wouldn't rule this place out, although wouldn't really necessarily want to be in town limits with all the taxes and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm really getting off on a tangent here. Yeah, so those are the two things anyway. Just thought I'd update you guys. Great speed workout last night, feeling good. Already just getting out for this walk here and just moving the legs and getting the blood flowing. Definitely feeling all right. It's important not to just sit down for the next 2 days and let yourself seize up. You gotta keep the blood flowing. And stuff like that's obviously going to make you faster. And then, the dog walking. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I don't know. I'd like to also do something, although I'm not really sure, because I don't know how much I'm going to make from this. I don't know, how well it's going to take off. But I think it would be kind of cool if, 5 or 10% or whatever of what I make every month, I could just, donate to a sanctuary or something like that. It'd be a good way to kind of help animals in two different ways, because obviously, taking dogs out for walks and things like that, I'd be making money from that. But the thing is, these animals, I don't want to say pets, but these domesticated animals, if for whatever reason their family isn't able to get them out and have them be as active and as healthy as possible, then obviously, I see it as a positive thing to do that service. And I mean, you got to make some money, you got to make ends meet, right? So, but as a way to kind of help those animals out and then be able to do something with that money, maybe a certain percentage of what I make off of it, see how it goes. I could just donate every month to, rescue a sanctuary or something like that. So that's about it. I'm gonna head back to the office, have a bite to eat. I've got got a really nice pasta dish Jamie made up last night for herself while I was out running. So I've got the leftovers, a nice chickpea rotini with some, I think some onions and greens in the sauce, like a nice garlic onion sauce, and then some TVP in there as well. And we had a dish similar to this a few days ago, and it turned out really, really well. So I'm excited to eat that. Being vegan doesn't suck, that's for sure. And I guess that's about it. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll try to be more active on here, try to, keep things going just with having just moved and getting back into running and stuff, and then the conception of this potential dog walking thing as a side gig. It's been hard to, stay regular here on YouTube, but we'll endeavor to persevere, as one of my old colleagues would say, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace, guys.